Does anyone out there actually have the courage or the voice to question anything these days? I'm petrified. I've been staring at this camera trying to push the button for a while. Why are we afraid to ask questions? And why do we just take everything at face value these days is my question. I feel like we're all distracted from asking valid and doing valid research for anything. What do you believe? What are your actual values in life without having them be Facebooked or Twittered or someone else's inspirational post of the day on Instagram? Um, I am the same way, and I don't want to do that anymore. And so I want to pull the wool off of my eyes and see what's really going on in this world. I want to know questions and details and theories and listen to other people's opinions before taking it at face value of what the internet is telling me what's going on. Um, that's a lot of lies that have been told since we were kids. I mean, patriotism and doctored um, documents and whatnot. So how do we know to what today's day and age with the WikiLeaks and the fake news debacles what is actually real and what's not real? Whose values are we really taking, and who are we following in doing so? And I want to know what other opinions are out there. I know there's people that do have the conspiracy theories or the information. Well, prove it to me. Really, I want to grow and I want to learn. I want to do my own research. And for everyone who doesn't have the ability to do this, like I can research for you. What are your major questions out there? Like, what do you wonder about on a day-to-day basis besides what the Kardashians are wearing? Um, like, I'll do the research and you can watch me on your commute to work, or maybe I'll make a podcast. My videos are bound to get better at some point. All I'm working with is my cell phone. Um, but I'd like to get to know the world outside of just the biased point of view of what I'm being told to think. I have topics that I want to learn more about, topics I will eventually get into. Hopefully, I have a list today, but I want to know what you guys want to know, and I'll do the research for you and help me grow, and I'll help you learn, because there is more than one view on anything, and maybe the view that's being put in our face isn't what the truth is and what's really going on with New World Orders. Why are they destroying Gaza in the way that they are? Why hasn't they just done a Hitler deal on it and get it over with? Because we all forgave Germany eventually, right? Or was it America that saved us? Kind of things. I want to hear your struggles with Big Pharma. Why do you medication on the street? There's a giant drug crisis, but what's really being done about it and how these people get this way? Like, we all do it. We all get afraid and shun away from homeless people, but they probably have really good valid reasons of how they became homeless people, but you're just disgusted by them and so they can't do anything. Like, we're all there, we're all human, shamed, thinking, oh well, I need this big house, I gotta get to work, I don't have time. Stop and take a listen. Sometimes ask questions that you don't have time to think about because you're sucked into your mortgage and what the Joneses are doing and your credit card score, and it's hard to take time and breathe and think for yourself between all that. So, let me help you. I personally want to know if anyone is watching that wants to help me learn my topics. I want to know currently, or I want to know more about this coexistence between Muslims and Christian that's plastered all over the world. I heard that we all got along at one point. If anyone has any more information about that, that'd be great. I also want to know which monuments have been taken down recently. Like, I saw on Facebook, or whispers of it, that they were tearing down old historic statues and stuff of old people, of our ancestors, for some race thing because they were racist white men that conquered the country or something. I don't know. That's just what I'm briefly hearing between my ears. And I want to know which ones and why. Like, but we can just do a satanic monument was just built or placed somewhere. I gotta figure out why that was. Sorry, I only half read the article. So we can tear down historic monuments and put up satanic symbols. Not that, you know, freedom of speech and religion, but it seems a little off. So yeah, if you guys had any articles of that, you can send them my way, post them below, and I'll get to them. And then I actually want to know if anyone's looked up the accordance for the rules of One World Order. Like, I want to read the stipulations of that, what the countries are all agreeing with. So if you can send me a link to that, that'd be great. And I'll try and talk about that next time, unless someone else has any more interesting things I should be talking about. Post it below. I don't really not good at these video things yet. I'll get better, I hope. Thanks. I want to hear from you. Let's all try and grow and look at the real information. Have a good day.